All right, my biggest challenge might be to operate this AV material. There we go.
Yeah.
Woo! There we are. All right, so as much as Diane and I would love to believe that we would have looked like these models if our children had not been diagnosed with FA, of course, we both know that's not the case. However, there's no question that FA has forever changed our lives, added many gray hairs and wrinkles for sure, and we are both very different people because of it. When I think back to the day that I received the FA diagnosis, all I can remember was an overwhelming feeling of devastation and disbelief. I truly couldn't believe that the doctor was telling me that my beautiful, wonderful baby boy was diagnosed with a disease that had no cure, and he had only a 20% chance of survival. This is not my beautiful life. How could this be happening? After I cried uncontrollably and then wept at the drop of a hat for what seemed like weeks, I decided I needed to get busy and change the reality of what I refused to accept. I decided I needed to educate myself about this deadly disease and figure out what I could do to fix it. I put on my big girl pants and got in contact with FARF. Even though 14 years ago, the prognosis for FA survival was still very dim, knowing that this fabulous organization existed and that there were incredible scientific minds aggressively working towards a cure was truly empowering. FARF provided new focus, and I decided to get busy and start fundraising for a cure. FARF provided a new sense of hope and direction, for which I am forever grateful. There is truly a special spot in heaven for Dave and Lynn Fronheimer. The gift they have given to us and other FA families is truly beyond words. Since that initial contact with FARF, I've learned more about genetics, zebrafish, liver enzymes, complementation groups, aldehydes, etc., than I've ever really wanted to know. I can speak in FA lingo, which to my non-FA friends sounds, I think, something like Pig Latin. I'm not, however, at all equipped to be doing the research needed to find a cure, and I'm so immensely grateful to all of you for doing that. I recall attending my first scientific symposium probably 8 years ago and was astounded by the number of truly passionate and brilliant scientists in attendance. Did all these incredibly qualified people really want to save our son's lives as much as we did? Yes, I think they did, and I know they still do. I know you still do. Words can't describe my feelings of gratitude. Not only for our family, but for the countless families that we've come to know over the years. Diane being one of them, and the rest of the Pearl family. Diane and I first met 13 years ago at Camp Sunshine. Oh, where'd my picture go? I told you that was going to be a challenge, right? Here we go. It seems like yesterday, but this picture was actually taken about a dozen years ago when we all met up on vacation. These kids now 19, 18, 17, and 15 years old. Despite the overwhelming challenges that life with FA has presented to them, they are all incredibly resilient and wonderful people. It pains me to think of this reality, but I don't think these kids would be here and be alive and well without the work that all of you have done. I was hoping to have my children, 15-year-old Sean and 18-year-old Kelsey, here with us tonight. However, thanks again to all of you, they are back home in Richmond, Virginia, doing normal teenage things. Sean, who is not Mr. Social, actually had his school dance tonight that he wanted to attend. Kelsey is at a sleepover with her cross-country team and is volunteering as a coach for the Special Olympics in the morning. Although these events are barely noteworthy, I bring them up to make the point that your work has allowed them to have a more normal and happy childhood. Although they would have been thrilled to be here and be a part of this, and they've actually been to symposiums before, and meet all of you, we really make every attempt to, as much as possible, to allow them to live normal lives and not carry the burden of FA all the time. As their mother, I am truly grateful to all of you that you've given our children and so many other FA children and families this sense of normalcy and that they are able to carry on. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.